High street savings accounts pay 0.1% interest. Inflation is sitting at around 4%. Every single day you leave your money in a standard current account or a basic savings account, you are losing real money. Not metaphorically, not losing out on potential gains, actually losing. The pound sitting in your account today buys less tomorrow than it did yesterday, and your bank is doing absolutely nothing to stop that. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how much your bank is taking from you without telling you why it's completely legal and, most importantly, the 3 moves you can make this week to stop it. If you've got money sitting in a Barclays, Lloyds, HSBC, or NatWest account earning next to nothing, stay with me. This is probably the most important 10 minutes your bank hopes you never spend. Let's talk about what's actually happening to your money. Inflation means prices go up over time. A tenner today won't buy you what a tenner bought 5 years ago. We all kind of know that. What most people don't connect is what that means for money sitting still in a bank account. Here's the maths, and I promise it's simple. If you have £5,000 in a standard high street savings account paying 0.1% interest, after 1 year you've earned £5. £5. That's it. Meanwhile, if inflation is running at 4%, the real-world buying power of your £5,000 has dropped by £200 over that same year. So you think you've saved £5,000, but in terms of what that money can actually buy you, in terms of rent, food, travel, anything real, you now effectively have £4,805. Over 10 years, that same £5,000 sitting doing nothing loses around £2,000 in real purchasing power. £2,000. Gone. Not stolen in a dramatic heist, just quietly, slowly, legally drained away while you weren't looking. And here's the thing that really gets me. The banks know this. They make enormous profits lending your money out at 6, 7, 8%, mortgages, loans, credit cards, while paying you back almost nothing. It's not illegal. It's not a conspiracy. It's just how the system works, but only if you let it. So why doesn't everyone just move their money? If it's this obvious, why are billions of pounds still sitting in accounts earning basically nothing? 3 reasons, and I'd bet at least one of them applies to you. Reason 1. It feels complicated. The moment someone mentions ISAs, or interest rates, or cash accounts versus investment accounts, most people's eyes glaze over. It feels like you need to be some kind of finance expert just to understand the options, let alone pick one. So you put it off. I'll sort it later. And later never comes. I get it. Nobody taught us this stuff. It wasn't on the curriculum, and the banks absolutely love the fact that the system feels confusing, because confusion equals inaction, equals your money staying exactly where it is. Reason 2. The amounts feel small. Moving £500 from a current account to a better savings account to earn an extra £15 a year doesn't exactly feel life-changing. And you're right, it isn't. But that's the wrong way to think about it. The habit of optimizing your money, of making your money work even a little bit harder, is what compounds over time. It's not about the £15. It's about being the kind of person who doesn't leave money on the table. Because that same person is the one who opens a stocks and shares ISA at 23, starts a pension contribution at 24, and has a meaningful investment portfolio by 30. The first move is almost never about the money, it's about the mindset. Reason 3, it feels risky. What if I move my money somewhere and the company goes bust? Valid concern. So here's the simple answer. Any savings account or cash ISA with a UK regulated provider is protected up to £85,000 by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, the FSCS. That's a government-backed guarantee, up to £85,000 per institution, per person. Your money is protected. The actual risk is doing nothing. That's the risk nobody talks about. Right, let's fix this. Here are 3 moves, in order of effort, starting with the easiest thing you can do in literally 5 minutes. Move 1. Switch to a high-interest easy access savings account. Easy access savings accounts through providers like Chip, Plum or Marcus by Goldman Sachs are currently paying anywhere from 4% to 5% plus AER. That is not a typo. On that same £5,000, instead of earning £5 a year, you'd earn around £225 to £250. Same money, same access, zero additional risk. The only difference is where it's sitting. This takes about 5 minutes to set up. You can often link it directly to your current account and transfer money back whenever you need it. There's a link in the description to a few of the best options right now. Move 2. Open a cash ISA for your short-term savings. If you're saving for something in the next 1 to 3 years, a holiday, a car, a house deposit, a cash ISA is your best friend. You can save up to £20,000 per tax year, and every penny of interest you earn is completely tax-free. Some cash ISAs are also paying close to 5% right now, so you get the protection, the tax efficiency, and the same kind of easy access, depending on the account type you pick. If you're under 40 and saving specifically for your first home, the Lifetime ISA, or LISA, takes this even further. The government adds a 25% bonus on top of whatever you put in, up to £4,000 a year. That's a free £1,000 from the government every single year. I'll cover the LISA in detail in a future video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that one. Move 3. Start putting long-term money to work in a stocks and shares ISA. This one requires a slightly longer mindset shift. For money you won't need for 5 or more years, money that's just sitting there for the future, a standard savings account is almost certainly the wrong place for it. Historically, the UK and global stock market has returned an average of around 7% per year over long periods after inflation. That's not guaranteed. Markets go up and down. But over 10, 15, 20 years, the probability of being better off than a cash savings account is very high. A stocks and shares ISA lets you invest up to £20,000 a year, and all growth and income inside it is completely tax-free. You can start with as little as £1 a month on platforms like Trading 212 or Vanguard. Let's run the numbers one more time. £200 a month invested from age 22, earning an average of 7% per year for 30 years. Around £227,000. The same £200 a month in a 0.1% savings account for 30 years. £72,400. Same money, same 30 years. A £154,000 difference. That's not a financial trick. That's just compound growth, and it's available to you right now. So let's recap what we've covered today. Your bank is not your financial ally. It makes money by paying you as little as possible while lending your deposits out at many times that rate. Inflation is quietly eroding the real value of every pound sitting still. And the fix is not complicated. It's 3 moves: a high-interest, easy access account for your spending buffer, a cash ISA for short-term savings, and a stocks and shares ISA for anything you won't need for 5 or more years. I've linked the best current options for all 3 in the description below. including ones with no fees and no minimum deposit. If this was useful, subscribe. Because next week I'm covering something your bank really doesn't want you to know: the lifetime ISA, and why the government will literally add £1,000 to your savings for free if you qualify. Drop a comment below and tell me, where is your money sitting right now? Current account, savings account, ISA? No judgment. I started with everything in a current account too. Let's talk about it. See you next time.